now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, we back with it, and we not going. I told y'all, I don't even know why I'm getting loud. I told y'all I ain't gonna stop. Why would I stop? See, y'all want to keep covering everything else. I'm covering what's hot until it's not. We got Wack 100. He's over here going off on Adam 22, basically letting him know you can't play favoritism. No, keep J Hood in the building. We don't need him to leave because he done got these dudes in the position to where they feel uncomfortable. We don't want to hear it. You can't take up for him. You can't selective politics. That's basically what's going on here. Let's go check it out, what they talking about. This is Adam 22, no jumper. And let's see what he got to say about the guys who was on there, last week with the altercation, J Hood and Sporty Face. Let's go see. I wonder if they're going to get that boxing match in. We ain't heard enough about that. Let's go check this out, though. Let's go.
And so I got to think on my feet. I want to fill that seat on the Tuesday show. Mm-hmm. And I start thinking, who could I bring in? And obviously, I always have people kind of on the back burner that I'm thinking like, maybe that guy who just did an interview, maybe he could be a host, etc. And so J Hood jumps into my mind, and I immediately think, that's going to be tough because him and Munchie have been going back and forth online for the last couple of months or whatever.
Oh, wait a minute. So you thought about J Hood, Adam, or was J Hood placed in the building? Come on, let's keep. We want to hear the realism. We want to know what's real for real. Come on, man. I know a lot of people you could have thought about. Put them up in there. Would have gave it. For one, ODM Slim. Now, I know a lot of people don't like ODM Slim, but he's one who he gonna keep it going. All right, let's see. Let's finish this though. Let's check it out.
So I asked Munchie, I asked J Hood, would you be down to squash it with Munchie? He said, yeah, I don't give a f. I asked Munchie, would you be down to squash it with J Hood? He said, yeah, it's good. I put them together.
They did a great podcast
together. So boom, he's in the building. I did not think about the fact that J Hood is as close to you as I now realize, and I didn't think about the fact that Spoty Face is like the most irrationally anti-Wack figure
you gotta
on the West Coast.
You know why you wasn't? Because it really ain't been nothing to be that way, bro. Like it on some real shit.
Sporty Face been kind of overdoing it from my perspective as far as his anti-Wack campaign. But all right, this is the thing.
All right, y'all heard that there. The supervisor say Sporty Face been overdoing it. Now, this is the thing. Do y'all got a real beef or it's just some internet beef? Excuse me, because if it's internet beef, then get your money. But if it's real beef, that's why I keep on saying there's no way on God's green earth you got real beef with somebody and you know where they at and you ain't bust a move. I know a lot of these dudes that's supposed to got internet beef. They ain't got no real beef with me because if they got real beef, we wouldn't dust that off. That's easy, real quick. Real quick, get that out the way. I'm not gonna have no real enemy acting like he want to do something to me, and I know where he at, giving him action to come get me. And I'm gonna come get him right on up out the way, fold him like a lawn chair, do him in real decent. Point blank period. Now it's just internet talk, man. Dudes be having internet beef, but these dudes get so caught up in their emotions and they make a little change off of it. I keep on telling these guys, if y'all get out y'all emotions, y'all make a real bad because a lot of these dudes is good podcasters, but they be stuck. They stuck, get infatuated, and it's just all they think about, and they can't make no money off of it. I'm in here for the money, man, not the honey, man. That's it. I wouldn't even be on here if they wouldn't pay me. I don't care who like who don't get along with who. That's your business. That's your fault. That's on you. That ain't going to stop me from making this change. You crazy as... Come on, man. Yeah, we're going to get to it, man, not run from it. Let's get to the money.
Over the years, I feel like the No Jumper show has been kind of the best mix when you got some non-affiliates and then you got some street dudes, some hood dudes, whatever. I flew a little too close to the sun by thinking that I was going to be able to have J Hood, Sporty Face, and Munchie B all on there because
he wasn't tripping. Munchie B.
Aunt Hefe was cool because Aunt Hefe, regardless of whatever's going on now, he always came off as like the most laid back gang member. Never said on a tray, never really did any like weird irrational shit when it came to some street shit. He was always on some cool laid back player shit.
You know, Aunt Hefe problem with J Hood?
What?
Because all J Hood said, they were saying, why did they double his bond?
Right.
All J Hood said was probably because he might be on federal. He might still be on federal parole, so maybe that's it.
And that was a surprise that Aunt Hefe was so upset about that.
Yeah, I don't know why he was upset about that when it's a lot of people on here who said way worse than that. Way worse than that. Like literally, it was a situation about Aunt being mad at people read the transcript, whatever that paperwork was that came out. He was upset about that, but he didn't get on the people who put that out. He went straight to him because he said he was on probation. I was like, man, that's crazy. But hey, man, you don't know what people be having going on behind the scenes or what kind of animosity they be having with each other that we don't know about. And sometimes it just take one incident for that to come out. Let's get to this.
Bro, you know what he was upset about?
What?
J Hood in that seat.
Okay.
And then let me give you another highlight that you missed. When Aunt Hefe said, people telling me you this, that, and the other. And J Hood said, that's a lie. Put a name on it. And Hefe said, no, I ain't gonna put a name on it. J Hood said, whoever that is a bitch. It was your man.
Munchie?
Munchie.
Wait, you're saying that Munchie said what?
Munchie was the one that's been telling motherfucking Aunt Hefe.
Oh, wow. Who phone did Aunt Hefe call to get on the Tuesday show? I got to look at that. Not saying that that's who giving up the information, but why wouldn't he tell who said it? And then you got to think about it. They all got the same manager. So where is this information? Because every time Ant get on the phone, he say, I heard this, I heard that. Like I keep saying, Ant don't have a phone up in there other than a jail phone. He don't have a tablet or nothing in the county jail. Not that I know of. I don't know what they had. I haven't heard nobody with a tablet or nothing up in there. So how's he getting this information? Who's giving him this information? And then some people might be giving Ant the wrong information so he can come on here and run content, and then dudes will do a reaction off a lie or something that's made up. Ant got to, man, listen, he got to really be careful who he get his information from, because he could be getting played up in there, man.
Whatever the going on with J Hood.
But there was nothing going on prior to this.
You didn't hear when Aunt Hefe said, people telling me you been doing this, that, and the other. You been being messy with this, that, and the other.
But he wasn't really, right?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
That's why J Hood said, that's a lie. Put a name on it.
Right.
Aunt Hefe said, no, I ain't gonna put a name, because he know he right there. And one thing Aunt Hefe know, he know how J Hood is. So when J Hood said, well, whoever it is that told you that is a bitch, I'm laughing like a motherfucker. Because now the nigga that put the police report out is on the phone. The dude that told Aunt Hefe this shit about J Hood being messy just got called a bitch without J Hood realizing it's him.
I don't have any reason to believe that Munchie B would be pillow talking with
Whose phone
Aunt
was he
Hefe.
on? Who phone was Aunt Hefe on?
He was on Munchie's phone.
It wasn't Sporty Face. I don't think, I don't even believe Sporty
I have
Face.
no reason to believe that Munchie B would be talking shit
Hey,
about
bro,
J Hood.
why you think Munchie screaming he want to quit? He don't know what's finna get out.
No, we could talk about why Munchie's annoyed, but either way.
That's cap, bro. That bullshit he talking about is cap.
Now, I will say this. See, I'm one of them people, like, if y'all don't get along, that's on y'all. I might get along with the people that y'all might not get along with, and that's cool. That's cool. It is what it is. Me personally, I personally think that Munchie B is good at this podcasting. He good. You can't take nothing away from what people is good at. I think Sporty Face, he's catching on to what's going on. He's catching on. He gonna be cool if he stick with it. But Munchie got more experience because he was already over there with Street TV. He been doing this a little bit longer. We seen Munchie on different podcasts. But yeah, man, I don't know why these dudes quit. But if they feel like they gonna have to do something to somebody, I would quit too, me personally. If I feel like, man, I'm not taking no L's, man. I'm not taking. If I gotta have the homies come up here, we get cracking or whatever the case may be, it's just gonna have to be. But didn't that put me in a predicament where I'm gonna lose my freedom or my life. So sometimes people will quit just because of that. You know what I'm saying? Jay Hood, he had his channel going when he was in jail. Jay Hood is going to be good at this stuff, but some of the stuff he going to have to just take a little second, think it out, because you don't want to scare the money. You don't want to scare the money. It's money that can be made, but a lot of people won't deal with you if they feel scared of you.
Motherfucker come in, you was just cheerleading about him whooping the dude's ass with the glasses on. So let's not act like you don't know this dude rocks his glasses on whatever he does, right?
To be fair, Vella's only had those glasses for a weekend. It's because I let him borrow them.
Right. Okay. So what I'm saying is, let's not act like Munchie, you was just talking. Yeah. We got Vel in here. He went viral, for whooping the dude's ass with the glasses on.
So, for the people at home, Vel was sitting on a stool right next to Munchie B while we're all on the podcast. Munchie B had something that kind of looked like a firearm. I'm sure.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if it was a firearm. I don't know, but it looked like one sticking out of Munchie's pocket. And Vel filmed a clip with his glasses of everybody on the podcast or whatever. He's not thinking twice about it.
He's just looking around.
He posts it. All of a sudden, there's clips on the Reddit saying, "Oh, look at what Munchie had sticking out of his pocket." Now, I don't know.
That ain't cool. That ain't cool, man. If somebody did that, that's foul, bro. That's crazy. But welcome to the internet. What? It all goes over here, man. Yeah, the YouTube gangsters. It all goes down over here. Let's get back to it.
Worrying about it, nigga. Every time you catch a gun case, they disappear. You just got caught with 2 guns a year ago. The gun cases disappear.
He beats them, right?
Beats them.
He beats.
How does a motherfucking convicted criminal keeps beating gun cases you get caught with? Not pulled over. You get caught on your person. This ain't no illegal search and seizure.
I don't know.
We know how he beat him. We got Alex Alonso over there with the DA. Munchie B already said that he works with the program where he turns in information. He sits out his mouth. This ain't nothing Wack saying. Mm-hmm. So when you tied in like that, this is a fact. When you tied in like that, they need to keep you out here. And all y'all running around playing eyes for him, right? Remember, his ears still work. And when you look up and wonder how this happened or how that happened, you better remember who you're around.
Okay.
Because guess what? What happened to the last 2 gun cases?
I don't know. He beat him, I guess.
Under what grounds?
I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know. I doubt it. I doubt Munchie's working with anybody, man.
What? What we do know is that man, listen, and he's an extreme whack, boisterous hater. Mm. That nigga was over there shaking like Don Knotts. Sporty Face come in. I said, damn, the resistance is in front of him. They ain't got the same energy. I talked to his homies and I told him, look, bro, I ain't really tripping the little dude. He a little dude. They tried to call 4X's. 4X's told him, nigga, I fuck with Wack. Every time Wack called me, he trying to keep me out of jail. He trying to give me some advice on
Wait, they tried to call 4Extra saying what about?
I don't know, probably because that's his people or whatever. And 4Extra's going to be 4X. One thing about 4Extras, he's going to do 4Extras. If you got some shit going on, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But 4Extras ain't
Shout out my boy 4Extra.
4Extras ain't no damn fool.
He need to bring 4Extra back. I don't know if 4Extra go back, though. I don't think he's going to go back. But if 4Extra went back, 4Extra, he the only one that stood on business. He said, nah, I'm cool. I ain't coming back. And that's how Sporty Face got up in the building. We seen Munchie, he left, but he came back. Everybody was rooting for Munchie when he left and didn't come back. Everybody. But hey, you got to do what you got to do, man. If it's paying your bills and you're getting dollars in your pocket, regardless of how much it is, some is better than none. It all add up. I don't look down on nobody because they going to work getting their paper. But if this is what you're gonna do, stick to it. Don't leave. Stay in the building. Y'all get y'all paper, man. Unless y'all feel like, I can't do this no more. And this is the reason. So we hearing Adam, he's taking up for his crew. We hear Wacky going against Adam about his crew. But at the end of the day, who y'all think fit best for the show? Do y'all think Munchie B and Sporty Face should stay? Or do y'all think that Jay Hood should stay and they pick a whole new cast? Or do y'all think nobody should go? Y'all think everybody should quit. What do y'all? It's all up to y'all, because that's all that matters. It's about the people. It ain't about what we think. We just doing the reaction to what they talking about. What do y'all think? Spam in the comment section.
He totally understands that dude's whole mission is to block his light, which he ain't worrying about it.
I don't think that's true. They seem like they're on good terms again.
Listen,
Sporty Face and 4 Extra.
bro, when he made the move on DC, he showed that. If I know Lil Jon is doing business with this dude, I'm not gonna say, hey, look, nigga, you can't come back over here. I'm gonna go have a conversation with Lil Jon, but I'm not gonna go to the internet and everybody knows this dude was moving with Lil Jon over there. Hey, you can't come back over. It's a direct shot.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, I don't know why they want to quit. Maybe they're a little scared, a little leery. And I'm going to let y'all know, it ain't that a motherfucker could have been addressed y'all another way. I just respect Adam and his build. You know that.
Yeah. No,
I just simply respect Adam and his build.
And I respect everybody for not turning this podcast room into a brawl, which easily could have happened. I don't know what happened when they went down the street, but I do appreciate the fact that it was kept kosher.
It just right.
That it was kept essentially nonviolent.
Walk, turned the corner on Sporty Face. Turned the corner, try to do some talking. Bow! Glasses tilted, all this shit. Hold on, I can't see. Bow! Hold on, 2 steps back. He did some shit. Nephew said, you ain't got the heart to do that. Whoopty whoopty whoop. He started shaking and trembling, talking about.
Wait. Hold up. Let me run that back one more time. What did happen just now?
He trying to give me some advice on.
Wait, they tried to call 4 Extra saying what about?
I don't know, probably because that's his people or whatever. And 4 Extra's gonna be 4 Extra. One thing about 4,
we went a little bit too far. Let me run that back about right here.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if that's true or not true. Appreciate the fact that it was kept kosher.
It just right.
That was kept.
All right, here we go right here.
Essentially nonviolent.
Walk, turned the corner on Sporty Face. Turned the corner, try to do some talking. Bow! Glasses tilted, all this shit. Hold on, I can't see. Bow! Hold on, 2 steps back. He did some shit. Nephew said, you ain't got the heart to do that. Whoopty whoopty whoop. He started shaking and trembling, talking about, why you fight me over Wack 100 and copping please. He said this about my mother and all this soul type of.
You ain't got the heart to do what? Yeah, man. I thought they said they didn't get down. Did they get down or who got the video, man? We need to see that video. I got 1,000 for whoever got the video. We need to see that video. We need to see what happened.
Shit. That's how, and then they came back in, right? And nephew sat down, smacking his gum, because he did what he was supposed to do. All he could do is initiate. If the other person don't engage, is what it is. But he didn't put that on 40s and his dead homies walking out. They gonna squabble. When it was time to squabble, you ain't squabble. That's all I'm saying.
All right, at this point, we seen Sporty Face call out J Hood. I haven't seen any more content on that, any more videos. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But now that I think about it, we hearing all this. We just seen Wack what he said about the whole situation. We heard J Hood and Sporty Face said they didn't get out and they respect one another. All right, man, I guess it comes to that point, man. They got to get in the ring. They got to get up in the ring, man. Go ahead and make that bread. I was against it at first. Said, man, don't go over there and get these people, let them make content and y'all get some crumbs. Y'all just got to figure out how y'all gonna get y'all back. If y'all gonna get some money out of it, don't get played, man. Get y'all a couple of, don't go in there for no 10,000, no 15,000, nothing like that, man. Y'all at least walk up out of there. Well, at least both of y'all put 50 in your pocket, man. At least get 50 G's in your pocket and stream it on your platform, however you're gonna do it, man. Make some money off of it for real. Don't go in there for no chump change. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.